guys, welcome to Java IJSM, and in this video we are going to discuss about polymorphism. So what is the polymorphisms, what are the types of the polymorphisms, how we can do work with the polymorphisms, each and everything we are going to discuss in this video. So it's a very important polymorphism, and in the OOPs like encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism and abstractions. These are the four topics which is very important, and you have to keep like whatever the concentration you have, and you have to focus on that, and you have to know about it exactly in the depth. Okay, then only you can do the work with the polymorphism. And this is very popular interview questions also. What is polymorphism? What are the types of the polymorphisms? Okay, so we can discuss each and everything. Okay, let's go. So here you can see polymorphism is one of the fundamental concept of the object-oriented programming. That is right. Okay, which allow object of the different types to be treated. So whatever the object you have, it will treat in the different type as if they are not of the same type also. Okay, it is the ability of an object to take a multiple forms. For example, you can give the one particular method to the multiple forms also. Okay, polymorphisms enables an object to exhibit different behaviors. Okay, so it means that a action based on the content in which it is used. So simply if I tell you like, hey, what is polymorphism? So polymorphism is basically it's providing some features like method overloading, method overriding. Okay, so like one object having a different form, one method having a different form, that is called a polymorphism. Yeah, that is right, no issue in that. Okay, same thing here. You can see what is the polymorphism example is. We have a one animal class, and the animal class having a one method called make sound. Okay, here we have a dog class extended by the dog class is extended to the animal class, and it's also created one method called make sound, which is same methods. We can see same signature, same methods. So what will happen? So this class method is overridden by the dog class. Animal class method is overridden by the dog class, which is make sound. Cat having a one more class having a same method make sound, it will also override the animal class. So if you create an object of the cat, if you create an object of the dog, it will call first this our own class object, also it will call the animal class object also, animal class method also. So these are the something you have to remember it. So here you can see public class polymorphism example. We have created one main methods, and you can create an object of the animals 1, animals 2, and we have a store here animal object, dog object, cat object. So this animals is a super class of dog and cat. So this is capable to store the object of the animal, dog or cat. I am a child and my father is a parent, so he is able to store my object, my brother object also, everyone. He will able to handle to everyone. So like that you can think, and this is the animal class is reference variable, and it's holding the object of the animals, dog and cat. If you try to call with the animals, each and every reference object with make sound, what will happen? So this animals will call, first it will go and check in the animal class, is it overridden or not. So let me give the proof so that you can understood. Okay, so first these things you understood. Okay, let me go further and try to understand. Okay, so types of the polymorphism. So polymorphisms is there two types: compile time polymorphism, runtime polymorphism. We are saying generally. So in the compile time polymorphism, you can say function overloading or operator overloading. Okay, it means that you are simply saying the method overloading. The both combined is called compile time polymorphism, means method overloading. Runtime polymorphism means function overloading, means method overloading. method overriding, sorry, method overriding. So runtime polymorphism is method overriding and compile time polymorphism is methods overloading. So let me know about what is the method overloading, what is the method overriding. Okay, so we can discuss those, and these are the very important interview question also, so please remember it also. So compile time polymorphism, what is the compile time polymorphism? It means, okay, so compile time polymorphism means also known as the method overloading. Compile time polymorphism means method overloading. In the compile time polymorphism, the method to be called, it's determined at a compile time based on the number types and order of the arguments passed to the method. This allows multiple methods with the same name to be defined in a class as long as the different parameters, for example, same name. Remember this point, same name. Okay, so what is the method overloading and what is the compile time polymorphism? So let's see the example here. So we have a one class called calculator. Inside the calculator class having a one method called add methods. It's returning the int value. Same thing, we have a one more method called add methods, which is returning the double value. And method is same, add method having a different parameter, which is double. Here you can see add method, which is returning the int value. So int a, int b, int c, and it's returning the integer value. So this method signature and this method signatures are same. It's returning the same value only, but only parameter is different. Here you can see having a 2 parameters, here you can see 3 parameters, here having some other parameters which is double, and return type is also different. Okay, so this method, you can see the method is same. So if someone asks you what is the method overloading or what is the compile time polymorphism, so you can simply say in a class, in one class. Okay, in one class. So this is the one class calculator having a multiple method. This is a 3 methods, so more than 3 methods or something, multiple methods with the same name. So add with the same name with different parameters, and in different orders, that is called a polymorphism, which is compile time polymorphism. Okay, so let's go and understand what is the runtime polymorphisms, also known as the method overloading. So in runtime polymorphism, the method to be called is determined as a runtime based on the actual type of the object being referred to. This allows a subclasses to provide its own implementations of the method defined in its subclasses, thus allowing for the dynamics method dispatch, for example. So this is the animal class having a make sound. This is the dog class extended by the animal classes, which is make sound method he overrided, same thing. So we can do this example and we can understood what is the runtime polymorphism and how it will work basically. So what is the difference between method overloading and method overriding? So let's see that quickly what is the example in that. So runtime polymorphism and compile time polymorphism, you can say simply this is the one differences. The method call is determined at a runtime based on the object side. So this is the method overriding. Method overloading, the method calls is determined at a compile time, so that is called overloading. Occurs between the superclass and subclass, occurs between the method in the same classes, have the same signature, name and method arguments have the same name, but the parameters are the different. Have the same name, but the parameters are the different. On error, the effect will be visible at runtime. On error, it can be catch at the compile time only. So these are the basic difference having a overriding and overloading of the methods. Okay, simply. So this is the things we understood, like what is the we have discussed as of now. Okay, so this is the differences between them, and this is the runtime polymorphism, this is the compile time polymorphism, types of the polymorphisms, and this is the polymorphisms. Okay, so what is exactly polymorphism? So polymorphisms is one of the features of the OOPS concept. It's used to provide the different forms of the one object. You can say polymorphism will provide two polymorphisms are the two types. One is compile time polymorphism, another one is a runtime polymorphisms. What is the compile time polymorphism? So compile time polymorphism is nothing but method overloading, and runtime polymorphism means method overriding. You have to remember those things. Okay, let's go and do some exercise on that so that we can understood in the good way. So here I have three classes. So this is the dog classes I have, this is the animal classes I have, and this is the mammal. So I will convert this class to the cat classes. So just convert this class to the text classes, cat classes. So this is the cat class, and I'm going to create one animal class having a method called it or make sound. Make sound is good, I think. Make sound. This is the method. Just go and print it. Animal. Okay, this is the animal. Make sound of the animals. Copy these methods and go to the dog classes, and in the dog classes also override the same methods, and here you can write dog. Copy this method and go to the cat classes, extend the animals, and remove this method right here, this method, and here also you can write cat. So this is the three things and three classes we have created. Okay, as of now, animal classes is a parent classes, and whatever the other classes we have, which is dog or cat, these are the subclasses which is extending the animal classes. Now I am going to create one classes which is test polymorphism. Just I have written test polymorphisms, and inside these classes I am going to create one main methods, and after that I will create an object of animals. So ani animals, a equal to new animals. So this is the animals object. I will create one more reference object of the animals, but the object we want to store is dog. So just write a dog equal to, do one thing. So this is the animals a1, this is the a2, dog a2 equal to new dog. So if you see here, this is the reference variable. You can give any name, no issue in that. Okay, you can give a2 also, that is not an issue. But this animal is a parent, and this one is capable to store the dog object also. Okay, I'm creating one more like a3 equal to new cat. So cat is a subclass of the animals. So animals is able to store this object also, cat object also. Let me do one thing. Now call the a1, which is animals object reference, with make sound. If you call this, and let me run this code. So here, if you run this, you can see animals. Okay, even it's overridden, but object is animal, so it will call the animal class methods. Okay, let's call with the s2 make sound. Okay, if you run this code, it will go and it will call the dog methods because it's overridden. Okay, if you call with the s3 and what is the make sound, it will call the cat. So if you see here, we have created three objects, which is animal, dog or cat, right? And we have given the reference variable as a parent class only, and we are calling with the parent class reference with the one method which is make sound, which is available in the subclass as well as parent class also. So it's an overridden method. So we are getting the output based on the object. Okay, so in which object which method is available, based on that we are getting the output. That is called polymorphism, and dynamically it's changing the value. So here if you go and if you want to give the answer of this one, so here you can print the output, like we have animals, dog, eat. So if you call with this one make sound, it will go and it will print the animals make a sound. If you call this method which is dog, it will go here, it will call this method, the dog barks. If you go and see here make sound methods, the eat meows. Okay, meows. So this is the dynamic behaviors will done, okay, based on the object. Okay, so this is the one things we need to understood how they are calling it. So once you create an object for the animals, it will create object for the animals. If you create an object for the dog, so this is capable to call your method as well as parent method also. Do one thing now, same thing here, copy this one and paste it. Okay, and here I'm going to give something like this is the animals, so A, this is the dog, so I will write dog, which is D1. This is the cat, so write cat, C. Now if I run this code, same to same code, what will happen? It's printing the animal, dog, cat, animal, dog, cat. Okay, so both are same, we have overridden the methods. Okay, what about if I remove here these methods? What about if I remove these methods? So just make it comment. If you comment this method, we are getting here one error. This method we can't call make sound now. Okay, so this is the things we need to understood. So different we can try to test it. Okay, you also try your own and do some mistake and try to understand, try to do some R&D on that. Okay, so this is the call the method overloading, method overriding, because parent class methods we are overriding into the subclass and this subclass. So this is called method overriding. If I talk about the method overloading, what do you mean by the method overloading? So for example, I have a animal class, and in the animals class I have a one method called make sound. I have a one more method which is make sound. I have a one more method called make sound. I have a one more method called make sound. So as of now I have a three methods of the make sound. I will give the parameter int a. I will give the parameter called int a comma int b. I will give the parameter called char c comma int d. So this is the something method I have given. So in the one class, if someone asks you like what is the method overloading, so you can simply tell like that example. In the one class having a multiple method, in the one class having a multiple method with the same name, in the one class having a multiple method with the same name with different parameters, that is called method overloading. Simply, what is the method overriding? So whatever the method having a parent class with the same signatures, it's override in the same other classes, which is subclasses, that is called method overriding. And this is called, in the same class having a multiple method with the same name but different parameter, that is called method overloading. So those are the differences we have. We can talk more about it in the upcoming video, but as of now it's fine. I hope you understood. Okay, next video we can see some other concept. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can reach out to me. I will definitely help you in that to understand what is the differences. Okay, thank you so much.